edition of the Territory Talk podcast, the official podcast of the Florida Panthers, presented as always by Baptist Health, the official sports medicine provider of the Florida Panthers. Doug Plagens here with you, joined by a special guest here to catch up with in the offseason, Mackie Samoskevich, Panthers forward, Stanley Cup champion here with us. Mackie, how does that sound, and how has the offseason been for you coming off, obviously, the way that playoff run went?
Yeah, it's been a fun summer for sure. I've enjoyed every second of it. Seeing family afterwards and seeing friends, just the way they greet you and greet you with a champion at the end of it. It always feels good. So summer's been great. Glad to be back for next year. I'm super excited for it. I mean, thinking about how much fun we had the whole year. To do it again, it's definitely exciting. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, obviously, huge congratulations on everything. And there's a lot I want to get to going off of what you just talked about there. But taking it back to the Stanley Cup celebration, everything that went along with it, what are some of the best memories that stand out from not only back on the 17th of June, but obviously the days that followed?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the celebration right after the game was so fun. Probably the best night of my life for sure. And then having family there to celebrate too. It was awesome. So much fun. So obviously celebrated with the guys after all that, a whole year after all that hard work, to have it finally pay off, and it feels so good. It felt so good. So, and then obviously going down to Miami was pretty fun. Obviously all the videos that were came out after, it was fun to watch, especially after the next morning. So we enjoyed it. It was a blast. And then we took a couple of boats out the next day. So the whole week was so much fun. A week I'll remember for the rest of my life for sure. And memories with those guys, feels great.
And Mackie, we've talked about this a couple of times over your time here with the Panthers, but for young guys stepping into the National Hockey League, obviously there can be a whole variety of situations that guys step into. Some guys step into a team that's in the middle of a rebuild. Some guys step into teams that are kind of on the upswing. Some guys step into teams where you guys are a contender every single year. The situation you're in, this is a rare one. Do you ever sit back and think about, how fortunate you are for your development this early in your career, to be in an environment like this, to have so many great leaders around you that you can learn from every single day? I got to think that, as the offseason goes along, you're able to sit back, reflect, and think about what a great situation this is for you to continue your development.
Yeah, you said it. I'm extremely lucky to, be a part of it, be down here. I mean, it's top to bottom. It's such a great organization with the people in it. This year I really enjoyed coming to the rink every day. Like, obviously living down in South Florida is a perk to it, and never a bad day down here with that. So maybe it's a little easier with that, but I mean, just the people here, it's so much fun. Obviously, and then at the end of the people we added to, like, made it that much more fun. So, I enjoyed every day, and, not a lot of guys my age get to say that, they get to be a part of this. So, I'm definitely grateful and lucky, and I remind myself to, stay like that every day, because, I really am, lucky and grateful to be here. And, it was a great year, and I'm looking forward to the rest for sure.
And reflecting back on the year, as you mentioned there, when I watch the way that you play, I see a guy with a high hockey IQ, because you this season played in a lot of different situations up and down the lineup, played with a lot of different teammates. Seemed like you were able to learn from, every line mate that you had over the course of the year, and every situation that you were in. When you look back at the season, just how valuable was this year, going from, like I said, playing with so many different line mates over the course of it, obviously winning? Can't put a price on that in terms of what you can learn from it, but overall, being able to play in so many different situations with so many different quality players, how important was that for you?
It was crucial. Like, I think early on in the year, I was just kind of getting my feet wet, even last year too, like just trying to figure out the game at this level a little bit more. And I think just getting more comfortable with, like you said, different guys and how they play. And I think was really able to kind of change my game with whoever I was playing with. And um, I thought I did a good job of it. And that's part of, I was very good at that at the start of the year, I thought. So it was something that I kind of learned as the year went on. And, um, I thought every day I just kind of tried to take step by step. I didn't really try to overthink anything. So, you know, it was a great year looking back on it. Long year for sure. But I think, with the routine of every day living here and in this league, it's something you have to learn. And I think as the year went on, I perfected that routine a little bit. And even for next year, I think now that I know what to expect, I think it's gonna be great, and I'm excited for it.
Coming off when you were drafted back in 2021 round one, your shot was one of the first things that people talked about in terms of the skill set that you bring to the table. And we saw you put up some nice offensive numbers, and it seemed like as the season went along, you were just gaining much more confidence offensively. And in terms of your skill set as a shooter, where would you say you are in terms of how you feel like your game is progressing going into next season? Because it seemed like as the season went along, your comfort level was increasing with each passing game.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, shot's a big thing. That's something I do every day. It's something, growing up as a kid, I'd come home from school and shoot pucks for 2 hours, and while my mom's yelling at me to do my homework or something, like it's something I love to do and something that I'll continue to get better. But I mean, once you get up to this level, it's time and spaces, it goes away. In the American League, maybe you have a little bit more time to hold on to it. And but here, especially towards the end of the year too, time, guys get so good at, doing their jobs and defending you. So I think just learning how to simplify honestly is the thing. And I think learning how to, you know, not move like wasted movement, getting rid of that, like extra stick handles, stuff like that. Like it's all little things that you can get better at. And um, you know, there's only so much you can do. Obviously, you can't really get better at defense or anything like that over the summer. So I guess just moving, getting my body ready for camp is the biggest thing this summer. And I've been down here in Florida working with the guys here, so it's been really good so far, and it's gonna be great.
We want to get to more on the off-season preparation here in a few minutes, and obviously you have a short off-season to gear up for it, which is a good problem to have, I think, if you'd ask anybody. But for you, for your family, your twin sister Maddie selected in the PWHL draft this
Yeah,
summer as well. How exciting was that moment for your family, and to be able to experience that with her?
we were pumped. Yeah, there's a video of her when she first got drafted, so it was so funny. They're so excited. She was crying. It was great. Like, I remember they were there for me when I got drafted. I wasn't able to be there when she got drafted, but I was still watching, and so pumped for her to get her name called. And Vancouver's a great spot. She's heard only good things about it, so she's excited. She's working hard. I'll see her next week. I'm definitely looking forward to kind of helping her along with her journey, and being where I'm at. And you know pro, even for them, it's a different animal for them too, and compared to college. So I'm looking forward to it, helping her
And
out.
And in mentioning that, obviously you guys have a strong bond as siblings. But Mackie, when the season's going along, how strong is the hockey bond between you two in terms of whether it's just keeping tabs on her games, the two of you maybe texting back and forth about how something went, whether it's
Yeah,
your game, her game, whatever it is. How strong is that hockey bond between the two of you?
it's pretty good. We keep in touch a lot. She's always asking questions. She loves getting better. Like my older sister Melissa, that's where me and her got kind of the work ethic from, really. Like at a young age, she was kind of going through college, so she was working hard, and we kind of saw that at a young age and just kind of learned from it with her. And during the season, like it's hard to, watch games because usually we're playing when they're playing. So, but if we're just chilling at home and I see she's got a game, I'm always, trying to keep up with it. And yeah, it's not something, people get to say, they get to play hockey with their sisters or but they're my best friends, so we keep in touch for sure.
How do your folks keep tabs on it? Obviously, three kids all involved in hockey at
Yeah,
extremely high levels. How do they follow all of it?
I know. It's impressive how they do it. They got the TV hooked up and going from game to game. They love it for sure. They're the ones that got us into it at a young age. So it's gonna be tough to, go to games, but every once in a while when we're on the East Coast, they're there. So the support from them is great.
And Mackie, a couple more here before we let you get going. Just taking a look at the way you're preparing this off season. How has it evolved for you now as you're full on into your professional career here at this point in time, and you've had some really valuable experience at a young age? What's the off season look like for you? Obviously, a short off season, not a ton of time to gear up.
Yeah, you said it. It's definitely short, so it's definitely not a whole lot you can do, but um, take some time off for sure is a big one. Recharging the body and so I stayed off the ice for a little bit, but try to stay in the gym. I think just that's the biggest thing, getting your body, strong and you know, keep working on it. And that's one of those things during the year you don't really get to do is work out a whole lot and keeping your body strong. So there's some stuff you lose there. And um, the team here is, the strength guy here is just so good. So he knows exactly what I need. We have a whole year under my belt, like you said, to kind of base my training off of. So yeah, it's been great, and I feel good right now, and looking forward to next 2 months of putting in some pretty good work and training camp. I think I'll be ready. So looking forward to it.
And I want to get something else you mentioned there in terms of just getting off the ice for a stretch of time. I know whether it's being a professional athlete where it feels like it's 24/7, 365 for you,
Yeah.
or it seems like even for kids now, playing all year round. How important is it to keep in mind, hey, you do need a little bit of time to separate yourself from it, whether it's just not getting on the ice for a little bit, mentally detaching from it. How valuable is that time to be able to just kind of take a step back and just let yourself fully recharge?
Yeah, it's extremely important. With the amount of games you play during the year, it's like, and you're doing it every day, like it starts to become a grind at some point. And your body can only, do so much of it for so long. So just, that time off after the season is huge. You know, get on vacation, get your mind off of it. I think that's the biggest thing, getting your mind off it is huge. I'm not very good at it. It's hard for me. I'm always thinking about what I could be doing and how I could do this better and stuff like that. So it's definitely tough, but um, that's part of part of it really is just, learning how to, get away from it. Like even during the season too, like it's hard to, you know, you only get, maybe a day off, you can get away from it, but you're right back into it. So that 2 weeks after season's huge, and just kind of getting your mind off of things, playing golf and fishing or whatever it might be. So I enjoy it.
Led me right into it. What kind of things are you doing off the ice? Are there any trips planned? Have you given any thought to what your cup day might look like? What do you have planned coming up?
A lot of golf, love that. Especially down here in Florida, you can go every day, and um, fishing too, like I said. And then, just getting back with old friends, up in Michigan, I give it a visit, every summer and go see old friends and whatnot. And then obviously the Cup Day is going to be really fun. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be next weekend. So, gonna go see, the people where I grew up playing and gonna bring it home and, see old friends there too. It's pretty cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm super excited for it, to kind of share that with, the people that kind of got me here and, um, bring it to an old rink of mine and, just share it with the community, I think is the biggest thing, and share it with my family. It's a day of celebration, so I'm looking forward to it and it's gonna be exciting.
Well, I can't wait to hear how that goes. And last one for you. Obviously, Mackie, you guys have a tight-knit group here with the Panthers. Almost everybody, the roster looks very, very similar to what you guys had last season. So it's tight-knit group. Everybody genuinely enjoys being around each other. I know that kind of thing gets thrown around pretty loosely around the league, but with you guys, it's the truth. It seems like it's such a tight group of guys. Plain and simple, how excited are you to see everybody when everybody reconvenes back here in South Florida pretty soon?
Yeah, I can't wait. Seeing a couple guys down here, a couple guys live down here, in the off season or in and out. So it's been nice to hang out with them. That 2 weeks after the season, you end up missing it a lot, and especially the relationships that you build during the year. So much fun, like that during that playoff run every day. It's like I was ready to get out of bed as fast as possible just because I wanted to get with the guys and every minute of every day is so much fun and the laughs and the memories. It's something you definitely miss and like you said, we're gonna have the same group, so it's gonna be a lot of the same, enjoying laughing, making memories and that whole nother year of it too is definitely exciting.
Well, Mac, you got to say congratulations on everything. And as we move forward into next season, I can't wait to see you back on the ice. One of my favorite parts of the job is being able to see guys like you continue to climb the ladder and continue to progress. And it's just been awesome. So can't wait to see you again on the ice soon. And thank you very much for taking some time out for us here.
Yep, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you.